Hey, what's up, everybody? So today we are at Eldoret Arboretum. It's along Kimomu Road. Yeah, so today I have a lovely guest of mine here by the name Diana. She's very qualified, a certified chef, and can't wait to hear her story. So first, before I introduce the topic, hashtag reject the finance bill. Reject the finance bill. Yes, I reject, I don't support it. Hii maandamano yenye tumeanza lazima tumalize nayo vizuri. Yeah, so the topic of today is women empowerment, and that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about how we can empower women in this society or in this community, and how we can be able to move forward as powerful women in the country. Yeah, so allow me to introduce my guest, Diana.
Hey everyone, my name is Diana. I am a certified chef. I am a sister. I am a believer of God. I am a daughter and I am a friend. And today we are going to speak about women empowerment, as Faith said. And thank you for having me, Faith.
So about women empowerment, okay, like in our country, what do you think? Let me start with what does the term women empowerment stands? What's your take with that term?
Women empowerment. Okay, for me, I understand women empowerment as supporting women in for them to be able to thrive in every field they are in. Yeah, giving women support in every field to thrive.
Okay, so we know that women need to also thrive in, maybe let's say, in their industry as well as men, but why do you think it's important for a woman to be empowered? And I know you're not talking about men, they're also important, but why is it important for a woman to be empowered?
Okay, so I feel like when women are empowered, they can be the best version of themselves. And in terms of building the community, it's very easier for the community to rise up and thrive if the women in that community are empowered.
Okay, so how can we empower women?
Uh-huh. Okay, I think the simplest one is education through education. Yeah, that's one of the ways you can empower women, and supporting women in entrepreneurship as you are an entrepreneur. And what other ways? Yeah, and allowing women in every field in the society, like cybersecurity, in fields where men are more than the ladies. We allow women to thrive in those sectors and support them as well.
Yeah, we can also like allow them to project their voice and
Yes.
for them to be able to stand to their decisions and be able to achieve them.
Yeah, that's allowing women to voice their opinions in the
So,
society.
what do you think can happen if women are not empowered?
Well,
If women are not empowered, maybe what's likely to happen? Of course, in a bad way, because when women are not empowered, I don't think anything good can happen because we as women are the backbone in the communities.
yeah,
When we are empowered, we are able to provide, we are able to stand for ourselves, we are stable, we can protect the family. So if you're not empowered, what mostly nini inaweza iko likely kuhappen sana?
mostly we'll feel discriminated because unlike men, women need that support, like that cheer, like yes, you're doing well, keep going. So we'll mostly feel discriminated if there's no empowerment. And I think that's what I can come up with.
Okay, so do you think the government needs to take part in promoting women empowerment in the society?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, like okay, I feel like the government mostly wants the economy to thrive. So for that to come to pass, they need the women in that society. So through offering jobs to women as well, and supporting entrepreneurs who come up with businesses that mostly need women in them, and yeah, just like the Linda Mama initiative, which in the finance bill is not there. It helps the women to feel like they're supported when having kids and raising them. So that's how the government can actually support the women.
Yeah, also I know we may see like in most cases during voting whereby we may have so many people giving male leaders
Yeah.
most of the votes, and they just discriminate
They
women
leave
based
the
on their
ladies out.
genders.
Yes.
Yeah, so they need to give us also equal chances to be able to say what we feel, to be able also to lead, because we can do something great, not just men but also us women. We are able to, yeah, if we're given that chance. So how do you think like a woman can be able to rise up and shine, especially in, let's say, in a male dominated industry? For example, we have engineering, like let's say courses, some occupations whereby it's mainly male dominated. So how can a lady rise up and be able to shine amongst, not as in ako in charge ama ndo ako kama superior, but in a way that also this lady is recognized in a good way, as well as the men.
Okay. So for us to thrive, as first of all, you need to provide value in whatever it is you're doing. So let's say you want to be an engineer, or you want to be an engineer, and it's mostly a male dominated field. So provide value in that field. So when you come up front and you be like, I want to be the head of engineering here, or I want to lead these men, you have to prove that you can actually lead them, not because you are a lady, because you have value in whatever it is you're providing. Yeah, so have value in whatever it is you're doing in your career, in politics, that is, if you're in politics.
Yeah, and also like we should be determined and be able to like, put that energy at work, and don't give up. When you just believe in yourself and you do it, because for example, like someone was telling me in her area of job, in occupation, like there was this time she had a young kid, a young child, alikuwa tu amedeliver. Then like at workplace inafaa uende meeting early by 6 a.m. in the morning, and when you have a small kid, it's a challenge, really because you have at least unachelewa kidogo. So because of that, she just told herself she cannot fail in that. Yeah, she didn't know what they were up to, because when she reached, akifika kwa hizo meeting, imagine there was nothing they were doing. Mnafika tu mnakaa like na kila mtu ako present. So if she decided to become absent, yeye peke yake ndo angekuwa absent. Then she later on came to realize that they were just doing that to remove her from the company. Yeah, so like, but it's good thing she was determined, and she did all, as in she was able to, inaitwaje, aliweza ku overcome your challenge, na akakuwa promoted. So like they didn't expect that she would make it, because unajua umekuwa from a maternity break, alafu so they knew you have a kid. She
still went to work with a small, like leaving the baby.
Yeah, so I guess alipata a way to be able to manage all that, maybe kama ni mtu wa kumchungia, so that asikuwa na kosi hizo meeting. Alafu unajua venye alipata promotion, she made sure to remove that kind of meeting, because it was just unnecessary. You just put something in order to remove someone else from the field. But this someone manages to challenge all of you, and anafika on time mbele hata many people. Yeah, so she ali stand up with what she believed in, na aka work hard towards it. So she was able to conquer all, and I guess that's all women should be able to do. When you want to do something, weke focus yako, uifanye na bidii.
Yeah.
So
I
that
also feel like in such fields, don't take up that field because like you want to prove a point, like you can be better than men, or you want to show other ladies that you do it because you actually want to do it. You're passionate about it, and maybe that's the purpose you have in life. Don't just do it to prove a point, because it will end up falling.
Yeah. You know, like we can never say that us as ladies we can be superior or we can take over the men, because ati unajaribu kufanya something extra, they'll remain to be masculine, ama maybe let's say more superior, but sisi pia inafaa tu tuweke the energy that we can. Yeah. So how has it been for you? Like you said you're a chef.
Yes, I am.
Okay, for your profession, I guess it's 50-50. Kuna men, kuna ladies pia. But how has it been for you to be accepted and appreciated in your place of work?
In my place of work. Okay, so from my experience, I feel like when you're working or in your place of work, try to be as professional as possible, especially in a field where there's male and there's females. So try to bring out the best that you can and be as professional. Easy mambo zingine, just put it aside when you're working. Because for you to be able to work with these men, you know, it's hard sometimes, because let's say in the kitchen we work together with men. So like you'll find more chefs are men than women. Of course they'll make advances and such things, but if you stick to your being professional, do your job, wait for your pay and all that, things will be easier for you.
Yeah, that is true. Very nice advice. So around the world we see women receiving low pay than men. What can you say about that? Ama, what do you think about that?
Okay, have you seen it? Have you been in an area where kuna hiyo, like men receiving more?
Yeah, it happens.
Okay.
It's okay. I cannot say especially. I don't wanna measure in one profession, but it's something that has been going on, as in whereby mostly, in most cases, you find the ones who are top, let's say the managers, mostly are men. If there's a lady, maybe ataka ni manager, pengine ni moja ama wawili. So of course the pay of that guy and your pay won't be the same. Ama tuachane na hiyo position, because kwa manager ina make sense uko na higher pay than your staff.
No, but if it's the same position, you're supposed to be paid the same amount. If
Yeah,
it's
you
manager
need to
a steward or a cleaner, like it should be the amount you're being paid should be the same.
But you know, there's some profession whereby, especially these jobs that you're being paid daily, amount weekly, they normally see that men, they do more ama much work, so they are appreciated more compared to women. The women that feel like they're not doing enough. So the way you're paid, obvious, you cannot discuss with your colleague, because unaweza feel maybe hata mimi ndo nalipwa more, basha nisimwambie yeye inalipwanga ngapi ya job. So you've not come across anyone who's amekwambia ame receive low pay?
Okay, I've seen it, but I don't know if it happens because when you're being interviewed you negotiate, because when you go for an interview they'll ask you what is the salary you expect to be paid. So
achana na hizo interviews zenye you go with papers. Even these other small jobs you don't need papers, whereby there's no interview, unaingia kazi Monday
and then the guy receives more. Well, if it happens, then that's quite unfortunate. Because if you're delivering the same amount of work, you're supposed to receive the same pay. So
Uh-huh.
if you're a business person and you're doing that, stop it.
Okay. So, what advice can you give to those many people who want women who wants to work, especially in the industry that is mainly male dominated?
I think I'll stick to what I had said previously is provide value. Because if a man comes and you're there and you're offering the same services with that man, and there's value in what you're doing, like put aside the gender roles, just if you're putting your best in that work, they won't care if it's a lady or it's a man. You'll still thrive in that field. Yeah, because we've seen people nowadays. There's a lot of ladies who thrive in fields that before no lady will have tried to. Yeah, so bring value to the table so that even when a man comes, utakuwa competition because there's value, not because you are a female, because you're doing your best in that job. Yeah, and let's not do it to prove that what ladies can do, what men can do, ladies can do better. If that's the mentality, then I don't think that works, because men have their roles as well. So let them do what they can. As for you, do what you have to do in the best way possible, and
Yeah, that's a beautiful talk. Yeah, so I think that all of us, everyone is unique in their own way. So you cannot say like, hey, nimeingia kwa kampuni fulani wanaume tunameja hapa ndatoboa kweli.
Yeah.
So you cannot start comparing yourself and judging and saying that you cannot do it. Everyone is unique. God has put something special in everyone. So maybe what I can be able to do, this guy maybe cannot be able to do. And actually, we're not hating on men. It's just that we're just talking about women today. So I think that's it for today. So you can give us social media handles.
Okay, my Instagram is Lady Diana. I don't have a YouTube channel yet, but I think you'll see me again on her show when we are cooking.
Yeah, you need to open a YouTube channel and cook.
Yes.
I love watching chakula hivi.
Yes.
Okay. So my all social media pages, Faithu Haki. Yeah, it's been awesome. #reject finance bill. Hata ujongelea hiyo story kidogo. Una reject kama
rejecting. We are rejecting the finance bill, yeah.
By then ulikuwa kwa maandamano?
Yes, nilikuwa. Okay. I had to fight for my rights. Yes.
You have to, at least. I hope atasikia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, Faith.
Oh, welcome. Thank you for coming. Despite tumekuwa na challenges kiasi, but at least we've made it through. Yeah. So kindly remember to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Yeah, see you next time. Bye.